Hi there, and welcome back to the FFS podcast. Welcome back to yet another episode of the End to End series. To those of you who are joining us here for the first time, the E2E or End to End series is basically a series that we began in season 3. So, this particular season, it's a brand new series where we watch and react to games that happen during the midweek. So predominantly the Champions League or the Carabao Cup or sort of the league domestic cups across the major leagues. Even if there is a Premier League game that happens or Bundesliga game that happens during the midweek, we try and cover that. So for today's episode, which is episode number 4, we're going to be we're going to be watching and reacting to the game between Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. Now, it's a game not of the biggest sort of consequence, at least for Manchester City. For Paris, it could be a huge consequence depending on what Club Brugge and all do. But yeah, we're here. We're joined here today by Parikshit, who's as you can see, a Manchester City fan. And yeah, we're going to be reacting to both halves, discussing, pre-game, post-game, during the game, all of that stuff. So, Parishad, welcome to the podcast. We've not had you here before, so I'm glad we could have you on here. And why don't you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, hello Pradyum. It's a pleasure for me to be a part of your podcast team. And yeah, my name is Parikshit, and I've been a City fan for the last 10 years. And these are the years. These
Yeah.
have been the years where we have been one of the most successful in the English Premier League and also throughout Europe. Although we have not been able to land the much coveted Champions League trophy,
Yeah.
even though we have one of the best managers to ever play. To manage the game of football, right? So let's see what happens. Today's lineup, it's as tricky as it can be, as Pep does, as he. I mean, even though we City fans never think that he overthinks, although except the Champions League final,
Of course.
this time he may have overthought about his lineup because here I can see that we are playing with 5 defenders, which is quite
Okay.
strange for a Pep team. Yeah.
Yeah.
And although Zinchenko might be playing in midfield as well, right? There is no. It's not that.
Yeah. But I mean, so what kind of game do you expect from City? Because, like you mentioned, playing 5 at the back, not something that you expect. But I suppose this is to counter Paris.
It might be. It might just be to counter the flank dominance of Paris Saint-Germain because, as we all know, these two Ashraf Hakimi and Nuno Mendes are two of the best flying fullbacks. They are like the best wing backs any team could have, right? Promising wise, not the top quality wise. To counter that, maybe Pep has set up the team like this. But since one of the few interesting things about this team is for the PSG is that Marco Verratti is not there.
Right.
He is a very important part of the PSG team. So
True.
There might be a slight advantage to Man City, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are playing at home. PSG has not had sort of the best European campaigns so far. They lost to Bruges?
No, actually, they haven't lost. They've drawn against Bruges once in the first match day and to Leipzig in the previous one, right? True, and interestingly, in both of those matches, Messi was not there. So,
well, I mean, it's going to be definitely an interesting game. Like you mentioned, I think for City, this is not the most consequential game because you guys are top. I suppose it's consequential for being first or second, maybe. That's the main thing because depending who you draw for the next round. But even if it isn't a game of huge magnitude, this is still a big game. I'm a City, PSG.
Huge game.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, I guess let's react to whatever's going to
Yeah.
happen over the next 90 odd minutes. And yeah, let's see what happens there.
So far score tells me it's all been Manchester City till now.
It's been, yeah, I mean, I've whatever small glimpses I've seen before, it's sort of been end to end. I think PSG also are just passing it between themselves to see.
Actually, their midfield, I mean, maybe it's gonna be their downfall tonight because all three of them are like Ender Herrera and Idrissa Gueye, and who else was there? Third one?
Is it Wijnaldum? No.
No, Wijnaldum's not there. Paredes. So
Paredes, okay.
creativity has to be coming from the front field. No one else gonna.
Yeah. But so is it working for you?
No, not actually.
Not really? Okay. Oh.
Yes, I have to move to my television. Wait. Just give me a few minutes or seconds.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, I need to switch links. There is no hope. It's the Sony Live show. People are tweeting about it.
Yeah.
God, it's so dreadful, man. Total Sport Tech Zindabad. If I find any, I'll send it to you. Oh my god, mosquitoes. City's got a utilized console today. It's gonna be really useful because Hakimi and Nuno Mendes are gonna leave a lot of space
behind. Yeah.
See, that's what he tried in the previous game, right? And I guess he failed because Idrissa Gueye said after the match that City do not have pace in the wings. I mean, they did not have that night. So it was dealt with easily because Grealish was playing on the left and Mahrez on the right. And also, all Pep was instructing them to do was that the left-sided centre-back will be pinging a diagonal to the right-sided winger and the other side vice versa, right? Just like Liverpool do. But it didn't work because our wingers are not that fast.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, for both teams, it's kind of like you and PSG both get to each other's opposition boxes and then
nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Look at who's there for PSG in it. Like, oh wow! Oh, that was. Who's that? No. Is it? Who's that goal shot from PSG side?
It was impressive.
Was he bought new for them or?
Yeah, just last summer only came to PSG from Sporting. City were tracking, but they didn't want to lower the price tag from 40 million, like I said. And PSG all of a sudden have a lot of funds at their disposal. So he's quite an exciting player actually. And Portugal national team coach I don't think he knows his players very well. He played Nuno Mendes and Joao Cancelo and still.
Oh, come on. Was that De Bruyne?
No, De Bruyne's not playing. He has COVID.
Oh yeah, correct. Of course,
it's his son Zinchenko.
Zinchenko, that's the one. Yeah, I mean he's playing quite high up in the midfield.
Maybe perhaps trying to play in the midfield tonight because Grealish isn't there, Foden isn't there, and De Bruyne isn't there. So
are they injured or are they just not playing?
Grealish, Foden picked up a knock in the last match against Everton, and Grealish had a knock from his England camp. So
good old England.
Stupid, meaningless fixtures, dead rubber fixtures against Albania and San Marino. Harry
And
Maguire celebrating like he silenced his critics and
that wasn't off.
yes.
How was that off? Was
No
that?
idea.
I mean, I don't think
No,
I don't think
no,
they
no, he
do
wasn't. He
anyway
wasn't.
for off. Whenever they show replays, I thought it was like off. To show that he was off. And PSG playing out from the back is just going to end up in pure disaster.
They were, I mean, they were surprisingly very good against Bayern Munich last year. Don't know how, but they were. But this time they don't look like they're gonna do any good to them. So they're playing.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Raheem the Dream.
Sterling's always whining. I love him, but sometimes he's a little bit over the top.
Oh, that was a foul. I kind of, I mean, more like Marquinhos played the ball to Sterling rather than.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Leipzig got 3-0 up. Damn. Shit, at this rate, Leipzig are over Club Brugge as well.
Yeah, but they're gone. They're already out. So
Yeah.
they're gonna fight.
No, but this actually helps Paris because then this game is sort of meaningless.
Yeah, it's totally meaningless if they're not gonna lose. Even if they draw, it's meaningless.
Yeah, true. I guess even if they lose at this point, given Club Brugge is losing 3-0.
Yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Yeah. I expected a little bit more from Leipzig, but
yeah, but
they lost a lot. They lost their key players, right? Mainly the centre backs, Konate and Upamecano, so that might be affecting them.
And not only that, I think the
manager went away.
Yeah, and the new guy, I mean, Jesse Marsh is a decent guy, but I just feel like it takes time.
Yeah, it does take time. Yeah. He's a really good coach, actually. He would do wonders with the menu squad. But
it's not bad.
Let's just enjoy who's at the wheel right now. Carrick's at the wheel. So
yeah, Carrick's at the wheel. I have no clue who's going to be. I don't think they know who's going to
be. Today only this news came out, right? Pause. They tried for pause, but PSG denied. I mean, they denied the offer.
I think PSG are happy to let him go.
Yeah, if Zidane comes.
If Zidane comes,
taking a break or something like that.
I think that's why they're saying, like, I suppose wait till next season.
See, actually, the scene with United is really funny. These people are living in a delusion that the owners actually care about the club. It's really funny.
I don't think they do. I think they know that the owners don't care.
Actually, still they think that they're gonna find a worthy replacement for a.
That is.
Yeah, they still hope.
That I understand.
And they think that signing of Ronaldo, Varane, and this Sancho is for the development of the squad, but no, it's just to shut the supporters up. Stop.
I mean, Varane, I suppose, maybe I still should hit the post. Let's see that.
Oh my god. The stream had to stop right now.
Is it still stopped for you?
No. Oh man, come on.
I mean, that certainly added some spice to. Mahrez has got one trick.
Yeah, he's a one-trick pony, but still is.
It's effective. Very effective.
Yeah, just like Robin, Robin, we knew where he's gonna go, but still, it's really difficult.
I guess even the same as Salah, man. He's going to take it on his left foot. His right foot is totally shit.
I actually rate Salah, and I've been rating him since his Basel days. He was lovely. He was really lovely.
Oh yeah, boy! Finally, something like happened. Oh my god!
I've never been this happy to watch the ads.
Yeah. Only taken 45 minutes to happen. Yeah, I can't even ask you for like a halftime review because we just spent the past
We
45
haven't watched it.
watched anything.
Halftime review will be like match preview for us.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, from whatever little we've seen, I think it's pretty end-to-end stuff. But I think City definitely have had better chances and
Yeah, they have
opportunities.
they've got bigger chances, better chances, but they do.
But yeah, as long as Leipzig keeps scoring those goals, like we said earlier on, it's not
Yeah.
going to make
This
too much
match looks like a draw. If PSG play better in the second half, it's definitely gonna be draw. If the things are like as they are in the first half, they've been in the first half, maybe City will score.
Yeah.
11 shots to PSG's three on target, but Mbappe has missed a big chance, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, even Gundo hit the pole, at the post. So
Yeah. In
it's
PSG's third, the match has been for 45%. I mean, the play areas have been 45% in PSG's third. City's got to score in the second. Sometimes I get worried. I get worried about City's end products because we played good at Anfield. We played excellent in Stamford Bridge.
hmm,
We were uh, we were there for the training session at Mold Trafford. So
I suppose the only place that you kind of didn't win was at Tottenham Hotspur.
yeah, that was actually the players were coming back from Euros and all, and see there were many factors. We had lost the Champions League final, and none of our players were in the winning side of Copa or this
Yeah,
Euro because the English players lost the Euros and the Brazilians lost the Copa to the
Copa.
Argentinians, right?
Exactly.
And also De Bruyne wasn't back because he had the ankle injury against Portugal. So I'll let that slide. But performances against Crystal Palace. No, actually, Vera has been, I mean, doing really
Yeah,
good job for
yeah,
Palace actually.
that is true. Yeah, it's going unnoticed in a way, but yeah, they've done quite a.
English media, no. If it were if it were anyone else, if it were Lampard, it would have been like all over the news. But
That's true.
since it's
That is.
Vera,
Where are they though? They're 10th, which is totally not bad at
yeah,
all. They've
yeah, for
drawn
them it's
more.
like
The only thing is they've actually drawn the most out of any team in the Premier League.
is this one? Check.
7 draws.
One more team I'm really excited about. It's Wolves. They've been playing really well. The new manager is doing wonders with the team. Nuno was like, oh my god, he was so dreadful. Even for Spurs, he was 3 matches he nicked out the victories. After that,
I mean, the thing with
he
I think with him at Wolves is I think he probably reached his limit there, and at Spurs, it's not the kind of football you want. Like in the sense that if Nuno's going to play that football, you'd rather have kept Mourinho there because he's going to do the
yeah.
same thing, and he's more successful than Nuno. So
Yeah, he was definitely destined to be more successful. But see, the thing is, people, slam teams for spending money. I don't like bringing these things up for like pure football discussion, but
yeah,
the way how a club is run is really important, and the management team, everything, so important. Kenny Levy, he doesn't. I mean, I don't think he loves the healthy culture in the club. Man. He
yeah,
as long as someone, as long as someone's doing their side to maintain their status as an elite club, it's fine. But I don't know what standard has he set for the club, but he just keeps on contradicting himself. He doesn't let Pochettino buy any players. He does wonders with the squad. Finishes second in the league, no, third maybe, yeah, third and second
third,
as well, yeah,
yeah,
second as well, second in the league, third in the league. He went to the third only because of the last day defeat to Newcastle, I guess, 4-0.
yeah.
And they reached the Champions League final.
Exactly.
It was like they were in the outer space. It's not even punching above their weight. Okay, there were many teams who were better than that,
Yeah,
but still That was a big achievement. And then see, they are a team that do not have the mentality, right? So obviously, a final defeat is gonna haunt them for like a long time.
Yeah.
That was one of
Yeah.
the biggest factors. They were not playing well in the following season.
And he needed that backing, man. And the fact that he sacked Potts and then gave his backing to Mourinho, and he said, okay, I'll get you players for Mourinho. Like, why didn't you just do that for Potts? Like, what? Just it just felt so like.
See, the world of football is full of ironies and mysteries. Manchester United is also similar. Actually, I love what's happening at United.
Of course. Yeah. Of course. Dude, at this point, Dortmund are going out. They're losing 2-0 to Sport.
It's good for us. Haaland won't be staying there.
Oh, yeah. Haaland, I don't know, man. I just feel like Madrid will just buy both.
Yeah, it feels like, because Mbappe is going to go there for free.
Yeah. And then they'll spend whatever they need to on Haaland.
Anything the authorities, they always let it slide by, right? For Madrid and Barca. Nothing happens to them. For others, they will keep on crying like, yeah, oil money and all. Nothing happens to Barca. $1 billion debt and nothing.
Yeah, gonna be. I'm so surprised. Like Barca, with all of their debt is being allowed to be. I mean, I don't know. They even signed players that they couldn't even register until they sold people.
Exactly. And the league is it's a clown show, man. It's the whole league is a clown show. For most of the last decade, half of the, not half, 18 or 19, 17 clubs were bankrupt. Most of them were ridden in debt. Now, I don't know, all of a sudden this salary cap thing comes up. Messi is thrown out of the league. And when Danny Alves wanted to play for like €1, they were not going to let him because of the quality of the player. Okay. Clown show, man. It's really funny.
They just make it up as they go along.
Yeah, they just play. Whatever they feel like. Yeah, this will be appropriate. Yeah.
So it's right now City 10, Paris 9. Just seeing some of the other goals from the other games and.
Oof. Yeah, City are playing lively in the last match. Dortmund. I guess Brugge will last match or maybe draw. They're a good team actually. They don't deserve to be going out as a whole from the European scene this season because they were really well and they played really well against PSG. Not against us. Okay. What time is it at there?
What? You mean the match or just my?
No, the time.
1 o'clock, 1:05.
That's good. What's the time difference? 1.5 hours, right?
1.5 hours, yeah.
So your family lives there or there itself?
Yeah. We've been living here for like 20 odd years.
Oh my god. Very good. Okay.
Yeah, though I kind of prefer the Champions League timing in India because I can sleep for a little longer and then wake up at 1:30 or no 12:30 or whatever.
Okay. Now, do you sleep and wake up and watch or?
Yeah, today I did. I mean,
you slept?
Yeah, that's why I didn't. Yeah, I slept at like around 10:30 or something, and I just woke up at 11:30. Just a quick power nap.
Oh, that's good. I can't do that, man. I'm not able to
wake up then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are times where it's been a struggle, but it depends, man. If he doesn't score, oh my god, what a goal! Oh, that was
nothing.
Yeah, I mean, he just nutmegged and Edison in that. I was scared that he'd miss it. I mean, knowing Mbappe is not the best strikers.
Yeah, he's actually not a really good finisher. As a finisher, he's not that good. Yeah.
But I mean, I was.
What are they imitating? Police at the wheel.
Yeah,
That's got to be that, man.
yeah. I can't think of what that
We are
is.
not we are not Manchester United, man. Why are you mocking?
Uh, yeah, that's slightly fortuitous. Fortuitous in the sense that it kind of just landed at him. But again,
That week
Messi.
was quite messy, right? That week in which we played you guys, Chelsea and PSG. If we had
Oh
got
yeah,
any sort of result with PSG, it would have been the perfect week because
and that
a point at Anfield is like,
it is yeah, it's great. But that game was so irritating. I mean,
yeah,
especially after the second goal, I was like, why would you? I mean, it was pretty good though. I was in like the
yeah,
quality was crazy.
quality was like, you won't find better quality in the Premier League and or anywhere in the world. I
Yeah.
don't think they will be better.
The Chelsea game, what happened with you guys?
They were missing Mount and Havertz. They were playing with Lukaku and Werner both up front. So we
No,
pinned
but
them back.
huh? What
We
was the
won the match
scoreline
1
again?
0
Ah, okay.
1 0. Gabriel Jesus scored the only goal.
Hmm.
It was a sheer domination. Chelsea couldn't touch us.
But this was at the Etihad, no?
No, no,
Or
no. At
Stamford.
the bridge. Yeah,
Oh
Stamford
wow,
Bridge.
okay. So you kind of playing us and them at Etihad second half of the
Yeah, I mean,
season.
most of the big away matches are gone actually. All of them because I'm only ones that matter. They are gone. I
Yeah,
mean, Liverpool,
Trafford,
Chelsea, Old Trafford, Tottenham as well, Leicester.
Tottenham,
Yeah,
Leicester. Oh, okay, yeah,
Leicester also. Leicester
yeah.
one is tricky for us. It might be easy for anyone else, but
No, no, it is. Yeah, it is tricky.
City
Who else
is
was there? I think yeah, Arsenal. You played
at
at
home,
home.
I believe.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. Ah, Gabriel. Oh,
Oh, Zinchenko. Zinchenko is
interesting. Yeah, probably need more firepower up front.
I would love to play the youth today. Two of the best academy products that we have, they are sitting on the bench.
Uh,
I'd love to.
yeah. What's his name? The
Cole Palmer
strike.
and James McAtee.
Yeah.
No, the striker is Delap. He's injured actually. He would
Oh
have
yeah.
been a lovely addition to this squad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. This was a foul. It's a clear foul.
I'm never in doubt with Sterling. Whenever someone falls because of Sterling, I think that he has fouled. I don't assume that it's not because he looks tiny, but he's quite physical actually. Most
He
of the
is,
teammates have stated that.
and he likes to put up a fight. It's not like he's timid or anything.
Sterling would have excelled at Liverpool, right now, if he was
Yeah,
there.
of course. The a
Mm,
part of me, I mean, like like he went because you guys offered also a decent amount and he didn't want to stick. Fair
yeah,
enough. And yeah, I won't uh, like I don't want him back because of the way he left. But there's a part
yeah,
of me who felt like had he had the like just could have stayed on for a little longer because Rogers left that season and Klopp
yeah,
came in. If he had stayed,
exactly.
I mean,
He would have been a
what?
star.
Yeah, but I still kind of feel like as compared to Mane and Salah, like
Yeah,
Sterling's good at everything, but he's a shit finisher.
exactly.
He's kind of
Even
like
with the
Mbappe,
yeah, but yeah,
older
kind
Mbappe.
of. Yeah.
But yeah, go on.
Sterling is still effective in the right wing, man. I don't know why Pep doesn't play him.
Yeah, you got enough there. But the one person that I'm confused as to why he hasn't become the first name on the team sheet is Jesus. Like after Aguero's left, come on, man, you're the only main striker, yet you're not able to.
Yeah, but
Oh,
actually,
Messi is just lining that up. There. Yeah,
Actually, he has not been that good of a finisher. Actually, maybe that's why Pep doesn't prefer him
Is it
as
true
a
that he said?
striker.
Is it true that he said that he prefers to play on the wings rather than as a
Yeah,
striker?
actually, for Brazil, he plays there itself,
Hmm.
and maybe Firmino plays at the.
No, I think they've got other people there. Firmino hardly even
Yeah,
plays.
this Richarlison is there, right?
Yeah,
Richarlison plays for
Richardson's
them.
there. Yeah.
And Neymar is sort of the floating 10 sort of.
Right. PSG had beaten Bayern, right? Yeah. Oh, oh, goal! Oh, that was so. Your favorite person also scored.
Oh, good.
Your friend scored.
Thank goodness.
That was the simplest of tap-ins there. If he missed that,
Pep will be shaking, he'll be really happy. He loves these kind of goals. I don't know what he sees in these kind of goals, but yeah, he loves one with diagonals and then a short cross to the far post. He loves those goals.
uh, he's not outside there. Oh, okay, clean off. Touched.
Okay.
No, I first for a second I thought it went straight to uh, Sterling, but then it went hit Jesus, and then I don't think Navas could have done much. It would have been a brilliant.
Game of margins. Please, let's score two more. I want goals. I want goals. Whether he's
Passing
able to
distance.
see this or not, but Sterling is really suffering because of lack of a striker. He plays
Yeah,
really well with a striker, but
yeah, of course.
and
I
especially on the right hand side.
I agree. I agree.
Um,
I think he needs that, like a Suarez, or he needs someone who he can
yeah,
link or pass to,
exactly.
because he can't.
Yeah,
Aguero,
he can do a tap in
Suarez.
or two, but
Yeah,
for a reliable finisher, he is not one of them. Even Gundogan is a really good finisher.
yeah.
Anyone else in the team, I would, I would love Walker to play his role better than him.
Jesus,
Yeah,
dude, Neymar. Oh wow, Neymar. Oh my. Awful.
oh, that's what I expect from him.
I'm sorry, but how did he
Yes.
not score that? He just literally just went past.
I really feel bad for Messi. Neymar, oh my god, this is really hopeless for me, man. The angle was quite difficult, but still,
No, but a player of that quality, come on.
yeah, he should be doing that.
If not score hit the target, you just went wide.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, but Neymar no longer like cannot
And
be
no,
called.
no. See, as soon as he
The,
left Barca, I straight away said that no, he's no longer a top three best player now.
yeah,
He's nowhere
like
near that.
until Barca, there's no other, like there's nobody else. You had to put him as the third best behind
Yeah. But
this, but
now, oh my god,
no
he's
way
so
that
far
he.
away
Oh
from.
wow, oh, uh,
Come on.
just put a
Oh my.
just put a cross in the City box and they're just panic. There's a PSG box and then he's just panicking.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, all of them. Come on, man.
Dude,
He come back, man.
how do you know what the hell is wrong?
Yes, exactly. That's what you should do. Loving it. This is League One. This is not Champions League. Come on.
Let's see. Yeah, oh, 2-0
Ooh.
to Liverpool. Good.
See the scores.
Hoping
Madrid 3.
who scored?
All
Salah,
of a
of
sudden,
course.
Sheriff forgot to play football. After the second game week, they simply forgot to play football.
So what's the deal now? Oh man, Atletico are ahead of Porto. What is Liverpool doing, man? I mean, fair enough. We won't play Atletico, luckily, in the next round, but I don't want Atletico anywhere near the goal. What a goal! So easy. So
Oh,
easy.
come on. Now let's just waste the remaining time, please. Let's not do anything risky.
That was simple. That was so good, so effective. One cross. I said right. Just put a cross into the PSG box. They don't know what to do.
Exactly. Actually, if Foden was there, Foden
Yeah.
at the left, on the left, and Gabriel Jesus on the right, it would have been fantastic, man. But since Foden was not there. The first game was absolutely experimental from Pep, but this one, I guess, Pep thought it through.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't really connect with the shot, but he good placement rather than doing anything.
I'll take it
Oh,
all
actually,
day
quite,
long.
quite well done. Yeah. No, he did well to kind of hit it into the ground first and popular way.
PSG are on 8 points. Okay, there's no chance of Leipzig 5-0.
No, 5 is it? They finally scored the fifth one. I mean, there what another couple of seconds. But so, what have you made of this game so far? Oh shit! Milan scored.
Milan scored?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And
So that
Atletico out.
means Atletico have fallen to fourth.
Last match is Milan. Oh. Last match is Porto Atletico. Okay. That's going to be tricky. I hope Liverpool play their academy against.
Yeah, just
Okay, fine. Yeah.
wait. I can't hear you. 1 minute. 1 minute. Just give me a second. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh wait, just give me a second. Yeah. 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
Stem.
This game was, it was good, but it didn't look like a high quality affair between two heavyweights. It didn't look anywhere near that. Although it was kind of end to end.
I think the second half was much better.
Chances. Yeah, second half was actually we only got to see the second half. Fair enough, but that's actually sad. We struggled for 45 minutes just to watch
get a good
proper stream, get a stream, man. Yeah.
No, but
it was a good match.
Yeah.
It was a good match. City were, I mean, not surprisingly, but they were clinical. I guess I can use that word here because compared to the last game against Paris, we were better. And although we dominated in the previous game, but we couldn't get any results. This time we managed to do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you guys kind of dominated in the sense that, like you said, I think in majority of the second half probably was played in PSG's half rather than in City's half. I mean, PSG had some glorious chances. Of course, going 1-0 up early on in the second half, it felt like maybe the tide was going in their favor. They certainly had a couple of chances post that, the Neymar being the obvious one. But for you guys, I suppose put a cross into the PSG box and voila, you scored.
They were. I mean, they were all over the place. Man. They were not behaving like an elite team's defense. It was all shambles. They finished second because of the results. Somewhere else, not because of their result against City, but I'll take it. Won the group. We'll avoid Bayern Munich. It's all good.
So tell me one thing. So of course, I mean, you could get Barcelona. It'll be fun to watch if they get through. No, but like talking about like the game, who's your standout performer in the second half at least.
See, in terms of overall play, as much as I could see, it was Rodri. Rodri played really well. But for attacking output, if you'd like to say, Cancelo was good. Sterling was really good. Yeah, Cancelo has been really good for the last few months. Yeah. Especially in the Champions League, he's been really good. Against Brugge, the second leg, he got a hat trick of assists. That was a really good game. And today also he was really good. We might have got lucky with the finishes because, as you mentioned, that PSG were in shambles in their own box.
Yeah.
But I think it's deserved because we were the dominant force, right? In the second half, especially. Because first half it was quite even. And PSG couldn't capitalize on that. I mean, on their 1-goal lead. Right?
Yeah.
So, it was a good game. Fair enough. Finishing top of the group. It's not bad to finish top of the group.
No, definitely not. And I mean, from seeing the other standings, there aren't really huge teams that will probably be in the second. Like Dortmund's out predominantly. Yeah. Atletico looks like they could be out as well. I know we've still got one round of fixtures left, but it could be a pretty good year for those who are topping their group, because they might not be.
After such a long time, for 2-3 years, I guess it didn't make much of a difference finishing second or first, because Real Madrid finished, I guess, second last year in their group.
I think so.
Doesn't really matter. Yeah, let's see who we face.
Yeah, I think Inter's there. PSG, of course, you don't get to face. We could face them. So it's still going to be an interesting draw here. But I mean, it's good. I think even like talking about the players that did well, I think even Bernardo did well. I mean, that layoff to Gabriel Jesus was so good.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah.
But for me,
I forgot to mention that. Yeah.
No, but for me, I think like you said, Cancelo probably was the biggest standout for me. I think his passing is insane. Rodri and Cancelo, I suppose, those two. So
Cancelo almost played in the midfield. Yeah. So those two were really good. Gundogan was decent, I would say.
Very efficient.
Also good because they were able to stop whatever came their way. And
I mean, for PSG, I suppose, like Mbappe, apart from that goal, was pretty non-existent. Messi was probably their best player, apart from the midfield of maybe Herrera. Was probably, I think we could see Herrera's influence the moment.
Yeah, until he was there, he was really good. Exactly. Now I can see if it was Diaz in place of Cancelo behind Ederson, it would not have been a goal. This guy didn't dive actually.
Yeah,
he should have. But yeah, whatever it is, it's the game of margins.
Yeah, that's true.
Not dwell on it.
I suppose, like you mentioned, Ederson's good at that. Probably he thought that Ederson would keep it, but it's just through the legs. It's difficult.
Through the legs, nothing can be done. Right?
Yeah, so I mean, City continue their winning ways. So yeah, I guess we've got yet another week before we can finally, watch the draw and find out who City plays.
Exactly. Yeah. See, most of the teams are they're gonna be there for the after the same last week, right?
Yeah,
Barcelona are gonna lose against Bayern. That's like almost certain, right? Even no amount of Xavi magic or new manager bounce is gonna save them, right? But it all depends upon what Benfica do at Dynamo Kiev, I guess.
Yeah.
If they win, they're gonna be through. If they draw, Barca is gonna go to the next round.
Yeah, that's true.
And Villarreal and Atlanta have a chance of progressing from their group.
Yeah.
Group G is quite balanced actually.
Yeah, it is. So it's like I said, it's going to be interesting. But I guess now's a good time to call it a day. It's been a really long day. 45 minutes of struggle for us rather than the players to find a good stream. And the next 45 minutes was good fun because we've seen a few goals, we've seen a few chances go miss. But yeah, so thank you, Parikshit, for coming on to this podcast and doing this watch along. I hope you had fun, and yeah, can't wait to host you in the near future.
Yeah, thank you so much. I expect to come here soon again. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And thank you to those of you who've been watching this. You've only been watching this on YouTube because it's only available there. So thank you for watching this game. Let us know what you thought about the game in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and share with friends and family. Get them interested in these watch alongs. You can, yeah, you've heard our thoughts. You can disagree, agree with what we said. Let us all know in the comment section. Let us know also if you want to be a part of the podcast as well. You can do that either via Instagram or on Twitter, where I try to keep as active as possible. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you all in the probably, hopefully next week, but whenever we do the next watch along. So that's about it for episode 4 of this end-to-end series and season 1. I'm your host, Praddy, once again. You stay safe and see you.